What is going on, guys? This is Damien here, and today I'm going to be talking about a tech lot that I bought for $20. This contained several iPhone boxes, several iPhone parts. I'm not so sure if that is one of the ones that it had or if this is just one that was laying around. And several iPhones and 2 iPods, as you can see. So out of this whole tech lot, I've only gotten really one thing working. So first, I contacted the owner about the iCloud lock that is currently on this. As you guys can see, you could press next. We're gonna be taken to this screen, and we get brought to activation lock, which I contacted him, and he said when I get a chance, he'll log on. Which, knowing that guy and the trouble I went through to get to it, get that happen in the first place or do anything, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon, at least. And it's pretty much the same thing with this iPhone. This iPhone is a iPhone 4. Except part of its touchscreen doesn't work properly. Just plug it in. Actually, that one's too low to turn on. Then we have this iPod, which is password locked, and I was gonna take a swing at it, but as you can see, part of the touchscreen doesn't even work properly. And I'm assuming that's because it's cracked. I mean, there's no other explanation for that. The top part of the touchscreen does. If I hold down this, I can easily slide to power it off. But other than that, that appears to be useless. I found what appeared to be in a perfectly good working order, except it doesn't turn on iPhone 5C. When this is plugged in, we get nothing on the screen. I plugged it in for a couple hours, left it there, had absolutely no success with this iPhone. It did have a broken screw on the bottom. It looks like someone jammed it in there or something like that. I couldn't get it out, so I kind of had to force it up the screen and manually remove that screw. That screw is still good, but the other one isn't. But anyway, this thing will be at this. It won't show up anything on the screen, and I know the screen works. So that was pretty much useless. This one was a black iPhone. I paired it with a screen that was inside the box, which appears to work because it'll end up showing the Apple logo, but it will like boot loop. It originally had another battery in it, but the battery was really, really swollen. So I removed the battery. I put in one that looks like it was good inside of it. I'm assuming that the battery wasn't because of its boot looping issue, and since I get pretty much no life other than occasionally the Apple logo will pop up just like that, stay there for a couple seconds, and then it will turn off and then turn back on. So I'm assuming that that is a battery issue. I have no reason to believe that it's not. But I think what the real goal is, it's not any of these. As you can see, shuts off, and in a second it will either appear again. Yep, there we go. And it just keeps doing that. I think the gold is actually this iPod. Mine is its broken power button. It was unlocked, and yes, it had iCloud on and Find My iPod enabled, but for some reason it just allowed me to remove it. I'm assuming that that's something that, with I guess these iPods on this iOS operating system, that you could just turn it off and you don't have to enter a password. We're running version 6.1.6, which I'm assuming is the latest version for this. And we actually have some cool apps on here. So, and impressively, all of them still work, or most of them still work. So we have Pandora, which you cannot actually get on the newer, or on these older iPods. So if I were to reset this, I wouldn't be able to reinstall this app. But impressively, it was signed into someone else's account. And yeah, it was signed in. It started playing Gabriel Iglesias radio, so I switched it. This is a old Spotify account I have from middle school. A little bit glitchy, but as you can see, it works. There is nothing wrong with it. We have Flappy Bird, some scriptures apps, Google Translate, Instagram, which is impressive. I tried signing into it, and I'm assuming it's a Safari issue that it wouldn't let me sign in. So, yeah, because I pressed login with Facebook, and it loaded in, and, I don't know, brought up a more simplified page, and I tried logging in, and it failed. So, that was that. Other than that, I do think that this was definitely like a good win. I did get its box with it too, so I have the original iPods box. Granted, I'm probably going to have to reconstruct it and do some stuff to make it so it's new again. I do have it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for this type of lot. I want to try replacing the battery in this. I think this has a small possibility of being a battery too. I just can't imagine that being wrong with it. Because I've never really seen one of these with a bad battery. I'm sure other people on YouTube have, but I haven't seen something like this with a bad battery. So I'm probably gonna replace the battery in both of these, see if they work. This one I replaced the screen, but the home button did something during it, making it so the home button isn't working properly. I'm gonna try to contact the owner again, make it urgent. I do need iCloud removed from these devices because I have no way of using them without iCloud being removed. But other than that, this has been a video from me. Thank you for watching.